All right, welcome to the program. I am your host, Reggie Reg Davis. They call me Mr. Community because of my great ties into the community. And joining us today is my brother, Mr. Alan Washington, who is, I'm going to call you, the director of the Kappa League of Detroit? Is that right, the chapter?
That is correct.
Yeah, I think you can say a little better than that.
Well, that is correct. The Detroit Kappa League program is a leadership development program under the tutelage of the Guy Wright program of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, focus on leadership development, community service, college and career readiness is our focus.
And one thing that I have ties with is a group called the National Alliance on Mental Illness. They partner with us, my nonprofit, the Ceasefire Youth Initiative. And we talk about young people, of course, in urban settings that deal with some type of mental illness. The young people who go to school and we want them to graduate and go to college. They want to do it. But then when they go home and look in the refrigerator and looks back at them, and when mom is not there, dad's somewhere locked up or not around for some reason, the siblings have to take care of each other. And it becomes an issue. We were just at the school just the other day in Brightmoor, Sharon McPhail's community, Detroit High School. And we met a young sister and brother siblings that were living in a motel. And their parents had left. They didn't know where their mother or their father was. So mental illness is something that we deal with, but you're going to deal with this in a different type of level. Tell us about that.
Right. Well, we're going to have a African American teenager health conference. The conference is in conjunction with the Wayne County Medical Health Authority under the leadership of Tom Watkins. We felt it was necessary as an organization to get in front of this due to it just really being taboo in the African American community of dealing with mental health. Personally, we've had some Kappa League members who have had some friends in the last year commit suicide. So that was kind of our catalyst and our motivating force to really focus and address this head on with this issue.
So, Brother Alan Washington, how do you guys deal with the whole piece about stigma? I have this mental illness, and I'm on the radio, but I'm not afraid to say it. Hey, I deal with anxiety in a great amount. And it's good that folk like me that represent a great amount of folk around me through this broadcast thing I do, am able to talk about it. So stigma, how does that play a part, especially with young people?
Well, stigma is a big part, and I think the one thing that we need to focus on is communication. A lot of these students don't have that person to communicate with, or it's frowned upon to communicate about how you're feeling or what you're thinking or crying and things of that nature. So they try to hold it inside, and it becomes too much for them to bear. So we want to be a place, and we want to actually change that narrative within the community that it's okay to talk about your feelings. It's okay to receive counseling. It's okay to really overcome the things you're coming on. And sometimes you can't do it by yourself.
Right. Especially our young people. So I'm glad that you're really doing this primarily for our young people. It says teen depression, teen suicide, teen substance abuse. And when you talk about the suicide part of that, there's another group that I know that is severely affected by this entire piece, and that is the LGBTQ community. Are you guys in any way connected, or do you welcome the young people who are affiliated with that community?
We're open to all young men that are part of our program, regardless of what their identification is, and we support them in every way. We are not directly related or connected to an organization, but we welcome them because they're part of our future.
Right, absolutely. We appreciate you guys for doing that. This is the African American Teenagers Health Conference on March 18th. Tell us more about the event real quick.
Well, the event will be at Wayne State University at their School of Medicine. There'll be a lot of panelists there under the tutelage of our pole mark of our chapter, Eric Brown, Warren Harrison, our Guy Wright chairman. It's a great event. Bring your teens out. You can register on our website, www.detroitkappaleague.com. Mm-hmm. There's a link right there. Instagram, DET Kappa League, as well as Twitter. All of those you can go and you can register directly on there. We only have a limited spots. I think about 240 spots to register.
Really?
So make sure that you register. You do not want to miss this. But we will be streaming some of the forums through Facebook Live and Periscope to make sure that we can touch as many people as possible.
Good stuff, Mr. Alan Washington. Appreciate you coming by, and thanks to Eric Brown and everybody, all the Noops, bro. I wasn't a Noop, but I went to Oral Roberts, so I couldn't pledge, but Had I gone to, I think, another school, Wayne State or wherever here in the state of Michigan, I think I would have been down with the News.
Well,
or the Two Dogs.
Well, it's the right.
I'm messing with you, man. Yeah. No, we appreciate what your brothers are doing, man. You gotta have some fun up in here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys, man. We'll see you at the event.
All right, thanks.
All right, 105.1 The Bounce, baby. Yeah.